to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of October 28th. I'm Catherine Haleko, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes, worrying about something or other. Wednesday's complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we're going to be Scrooges about Halloween, or maybe just the trick-or-treating part of it. I know, Terry, you don't really have this issue, but where I live, trick-or-treating is insane. It goes on for 4 hours, and it is basically nonstop. I mean, like I don't sit down. I just...
Oh, wow.
Open and close the door like 1,000 times. And it's cute and exciting, for the first hour. And then after that, I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I'm kind of done. But it does not end. So.
Wow.
Can you not sit out on your front porch or your front lawn in the lawn chair and just hand out candy?
Yes, there are some moms in my neighborhood, some ladies in my neighborhood that do that. Like, they just sit together in one, like 3 houses, and they sit together in one person's lawn with like witch hats on and glasses of wine, and they hand out candy. And I think that's a pretty smart way to do it. I did last year sit out on my stoop for a while, and at least one child was like, "You're supposed to go inside."
Oh man, just take the candy, kid, and
she
shut
wanted
up.
the experience of like ringing the doorbell and saying trick or treat.
I get that.
So anyway,
that's funny.
Did I ever tell you guys the story of the time my husband split his head open jumping up to answer the door for a trick or treater?
No.
We had one of those finished basements in our old house that has like things that hang down that they're covering pipes. They're like a little wood thing that covers the pipes. And he was sitting on the couch, and the doorbell rang for a trick-or-treater, and he leapt up off the couch, and he leapt a little too high, and he whacked his head on that thing. Ouch. He went and gave the trick-or-treater candy, and then he came back in the kitchen, and I looked, and he was bleeding all over his head. Oh, no. Somebody probably thought that was a really good costume.
I know. That was really appropriate for the day.
Wound up at the Ameti Center on Halloween night. I can't remember if he needed stitches or not, but it was... So now I'm just as glad nobody comes to the door. There will be no mishaps. We could fall down the stairs getting to the front door. All sorts of things that could happen. So that
could be a farmer's insurance commercial.
Yes, it could be. Oh, I should write to them. That would be perfect.
You could pitch that. Well, I'm in a quandary because nobody's going to be home at my house this Halloween. And so I'm the one that's in charge of putting the dog away, answering the doorbell, handing out the candy, being polite and saying hi to everybody, pretending I recognize them and their kids because they live in the neighborhood, but I really don't.
and you just prefer to skip the whole thing.
Well, I feel like this year, not that my husband provided much support anyway. He would at least, sit on the couch and keep me company. But this year I'm like...
hold on to the dog for you.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I just feel like this year I'm like, do I really want to do this? I mean, I feel like I need to because not a lot of houses on our street give out candy, sadly enough. But and we're kind of like a staple. But...
you have a reputation at this point.
Yeah, exactly. They know that they can come to our house and get candy. And then my daughter's not home either, although my son is. Actually, my son, no, he'll be gone too.
Rats.
But, so
I would totally tell him to do it.
I know, right? Well, and in the last couple of years, my daughter's even decorated for me. And now it's like, this year, I don't have anything up yet. Aww. It's pretty lame. So I'm just wondering if I could, can we just get a pass for this? Can we get a pass for this year? I mean, do I have to do it? I don't know.
Can you, just leave a bowl of candy out by the front door?
Oh, no, that would be gone in 30 seconds.
Did you see I don't know if you have it where you are, there's a commercial for that, that doorbell that has a camera in it?
Yeah. Oh, the ring.
Yeah, and somebody watching kids come in, and if a kid tries to take more than one, this disembodied voice says, nope, don't do that, and the kid runs screaming away. I don't know. That seems like an interesting use of that device. That was a clever marketing tool.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if I put out a bucket, first of all, there's no bucket big enough, and it would be gone. Within the first few minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Partly just because of volume. I mean, there's just so many people. But yeah, there's bound to be one who's like just upends the bucket into their bag.
Yeah, that would be my house. And then I end up getting the older kids later at night, like at 8:30, 9 o'clock, because usually things die down by about 7, and then I start getting the older kids, and I'm not even in the mood for, because I don't know, I think we've talked about this before, but you know how I feel about trick-or-treating with our older kids. Have I talked about that before?
Scroogey is how you feel.
I'm kind of, yeah. I mean, of course I hand out candy, but still, I'm like, come on, you guys, really? I
don't mind the older kids, but I do mind people who come after hours, because our town has set hours of when it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be done by... It's either 7 or 8. They have a cutoff. So
really,
yeah. So if you come after that, sorry.
Oh.
And anyway, I'm almost always out by then. I've used up all my candy by that time.
What about the parents that are trick or treating and they're in their little mitchy matchy costumes with their kid, which I think is totally ridiculous.
Oh goodness!
And that they just need to back off and let their kid enjoy
no candy
Halloween.
For you, Mom.
Yeah, I get those. And then they say, for the baby. I'm like, you're trick-or-treating for your baby. Like, no. I'd rather give it to a teenager by far.
Exactly. I'm kind of really Scroogey when it comes to Halloween, I guess. I don't know why.
We have nothing to be Scroogey about because neither of my kids are into it and nobody comes to our door. Although my son does go to a Halloween party every year. One of the, I think it's the Elks, one of the charitable organizations puts on a Halloween party for adults with special needs. So he goes to that every year, and he and his buddy wear the same costume every single year. It has to have been 10 years now. Speaking of having bought the T-shirt, we got them Thing 1 and Thing 2 T-shirts from Disney, and every year. And they've gotten some cracks that, aren't they going to wear something new? And they're like,
switch
no,
it up sometime.
It works for them. At one point, there were rainbow wigs that went with it. That has been ditched. Now they put the T-shirt on and they go get their dinner.
Right.
That's funny.
So I respect that. That's my boy. He's saying, you know what? I put on a special shirt, okay?
Right.
That's enough.
I don't need makeup. I don't need anything. That's the spirit of Halloween in our house.
Well, we hope our listeners have a lot more spirit than what at least I do. You'll have to let us know in the comments how your Halloween went.
Yes.
And I will report back on what I decided to do.
Definitely.
And that's it for today's round 3. So tune in tomorrow and we'll obsess about things that truly scare parents. And then come back on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundabout Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page or on Twitter where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.